My name's Stephen Broadbent and I'm a public artist, and I applied for this commission over 10 years ago to produce a memorial here. At the outset of the project, we were conscious that there were these 106 men that were killed in these major disasters. But there were also many other men that were killed in the mines that weren't recorded as disasters because it was less than the 10 that were needed for it to become a disaster. And we had people, there were people, families contacting us and said, well, my father was killed here, but it's not recorded. And we're very conscious of that at the beginning. And then there's also the other stories, the stories of the children of miners and the wives, the families, and the whole community that was built, and the activity of that community and the culture that was built, and all the huge amount of activities and social activities that they would do as miners. And we knew this at the beginning of this project, that it was a memorial, but also a sense of a memorial where you tell the story of those that are lost, but also trying to capture the stories of a whole community here for that remarkable period. And so the story mine, this idea of collecting mining coal, but we're mining stories now, and this story mine idea of capturing different stories from the community, and I think that has been wonderfully done by the local steering groups and history groups that have been set up here, that have come through the project, where they've been able to capture these stories and record them and add them to the sort of wealth of knowledge that there is about this place and its activity over that period. And I think that's so important, that we remember and tell those stories also. In some ways, that steering group have been, and the history group have continued to be that process of walking together in some ways. It's and the fact that the project was delayed or has taken these 10 years to complete has meant that they've been able to focus on collecting these other stories, which is great. It is a complete sort of trail of figures. I mean, the metal seemed to be the right. The steel figures in their simple form was enough, really, I think, to do it. And personalising the tag and that sense of touching, you turn the tag to read the name. I felt was significant that there was a sense of touch and contact with these figures. But yeah, it's the movement and the lean, and each figure is slightly different, and there's a slight different camber and size and scale. There's about sort of 15 different shapes spread out across them all, to sort of create this pattern of movement. But it only creates its, when they were at the beginning, when there were just two there, it looked a little bit underwhelming, but it's only as they've grown you get this sense of movement and a mass of people that it's visually really come to life, which is great.